Hello YouTube, welcome to my channel Secret Point. My name is Milan and now onwards we are going to start discussing about what is Spring. Okay, so we already gone through that the roadmap what we are going to cover in this video series. Like I already told, these are the things what we are going to cover in this video series. Okay, so if you have not subscribed yet to my channel, then kindly subscribe so that you will get notified for my future post. Okay, so let's get started. So here onwards I'm going to make a couple of video series, introductory series related to Spring. Then I will compare the Spring framework with the Spring MVC and Spring Boot. Okay, so once you will have some grip on that Spring and Spring Boot basic things, then we will jump with the deep dive. We will jump into the deep dive into the advanced topics related to Spring Boot, what according to our roadmap. Okay, so what is Spring? Spring is a very popular Java-based framework for developing web and enterprise level applications. There are so many frameworks available in the market like Struts, Spring. Likewise, there are some couple of frameworks are there. In earlier days, Struts used to be popular, but later on Spring came into the picture, which is with some advanced features. Because of that, it became so popular. Till now, the Struts based applications also available. Whatever the applications are built using the Struts framework are still used by the industry. Okay, so it is not like that Struts is completely deprecated, but the applications what we are building, new applications what we are building now, in those we are not using Struts, but the applications which is already built by using the Struts, those are still exist, and the companies, the industries are still using the Struts framework. Okay, so similar to Struts, another framework is there in the market, that is Spring framework, which is the most popular framework among the Java community. Okay, so which is allowing you to develop web and enterprise level applications. There are so many features offering by the Spring. Okay, Spring is offering so many features. Here I have just listed only one major features, like that is dependency injection. But apart from this, there are so many features are there which is Spring is offering. And related to Spring, I will make a separate video sessions and the and separate playlist also I will make. There I will post all the videos related to Spring framework. Okay, so in this session, in this series, I am going to focus on Spring Boot related concept. So I am not going to deep dive into the Spring framework. I am just going to give some introduction to Spring. Okay, so so where I was saying like Spring is a more popular Java based framework, right? So it is providing so many major features, out of which one of the major feature is like dependency injection, or we can say inversion of control. With the help of Spring framework, we can develop loosely coupled applications. So here you might be seeing three new words, right? Dependency injection, loosely coupled. What are those things you are not aware, right? Okay, so let me tell you. Dependency injection means what? Our class in our application, suppose we are building an application, means there will be so many classes will be there, and those classes need to interact with one class with another class. Okay, so to interact or to get the access of one class property in another class, we need to instantiate that class, right? We need to create the object for that class. But if we are creating the object our class of a class in another class, then we are hard coding that class name in our class. So in future, if we want some other class functionality, then again we need to do the code changes, which is making our classes tightly coupled. So to solve that one, Spring framework came with a concept called dependency injection. So Spring is providing some of the features, out of which one features is dependency injection. So as part of that, it will inject the dependency. It will inject the required object to our class. Okay. So for that, definitely we are going to do some configuration that we will see later on. Okay. So next thing is what? Loosely coupled. Loosely coupled means if our class here, if we are using Spring framework, means we are going to achieve loosely coupled in our applications. That means our application classes is not going to extend or implement any of the classes offered by the Spring framework. So in future, if our application wants to migrate, if we want to migrate our application from Spring framework to some XYZ framework, then we can easily migrate. Okay, because our classes are not extending or implementing the Spring provided classes, so we can easily migrate from Spring to XYZ framework. So that is called loosely coupled. But to do so, we need to do a lot of configuration. Okay, as I told, as we want our classes to be managed by Spring framework, means we need to tell to Spring what are our classes, what are the classes it has to manage, where do it get the database properties. Likewise, so many configurations we need to tell to Spring. How we can tell to Spring? That is by doing the configuration. So for doing the configuration, we Spring is offering multiple ways, out of which XML configuration we can use, either properties file we can use, or annotation we can use, or Java based configuration also we can do. Okay, so these are the following ways or following flexibility what Spring is offering for doing the configuration. Okay, but nowhere a developer can escape from doing this configuration. That means at any cost the developer has to do such configuration in order to build the application using Spring framework. So to help the developer from get rid of doing such huge configuration, one of the most innovative solution from Spring people is Spring Boot. Okay, so to help the developer from avoiding doing such huge amount of configuration, Spring people came with one innovative solution, that is nothing but your Spring Boot. Okay, so Spring Boot is a module of Spring framework. It allows us to build a standalone application with minimal or zero configurations. Okay, here also in Spring Boot also we need to do some certain configurations, but that is very minimum. Okay, if you will compare a application which is built normally by using Spring MVC or Spring, and if you are developed application by using Spring Boot, means in both the application you will compare, means very minimum configuration you need to do in Spring Boot if you will compare against the Spring MVC applications. Okay, so this is one of the major features what we are going to get as part of Spring Boot. Okay, so this is just introduction session related to what is Spring. Okay, so here I didn't discuss much thing. In coming video session we will deep dive into the introduction related to Spring and Spring MVC and Spring Boot. Okay, so for those video sessions please subscribe again to my channel. Till then, take care, bye.